right. Okay. I see we are 28 on the call. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Super Monday morning. My name is Julius, and I was trying to join my friends and brothers that are in Dubai. Today is the Binance week, and it's a pleasure. And if you are in Dubai, please make sure you register and be able to attend the Binance week. It's going to be amazing. I'm trying to stream live here on one of the channels. It's really amazing. And I wish everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that if you are in Dubai, not to miss out the Binance week that is taking place in Dubai right now. Okay, having said that, protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Monday morning. And it's an amazing week. It's a bull run. And we expect the best of the best from the market. And I see most of you are super duper excited and have made some good profits, all right? Okay. There are so many people all over the world that could be very, very successful. So many rich people. So many people, ladies and gentlemen, that could be strong entrepreneurs all over the world. But there is one biggest challenge, and this wins them down. The ability to go through the trying times of their businesses, okay? The ability to go through the trying times of their businesses. And they want everything to be positive all the time. Now that the market is good, they're happy, they are present, and they are back in business. But when the market is down, they are annoyed, they are hungry, and they are complaining. And so, if that's the mindset you have, I want to tell you, sorry, you're not an entrepreneur. You're a joker in business. Okay, you're a joker in business. And you'll be having what you call joking results. All right? Okay, every day will never be a happy day for you in business. And it's the biggest challenge to so many good entrepreneurs. Even when I scroll down here on this Zoom, I can see people that had exciting businesses. I could see people that were excited about their future. I could see people, but now because of their recent recession in their business, they had given up on their goals and on their dreams. Why? Because they want every time to be excited. When the market is down, they are annoyed. They want the market to be good all the time. And when will you make money if the market is good all the time? So it's very, very important for you to have discipline, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very important for you to have discipline, because you can only make money if you develop discipline, right? You can only make money if you develop discipline, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't develop discipline for making money, it would be very, 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 very hard. Very, 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 very hard, right? For you to make money out of business if you don't have discipline. Okay, so you need discipline as you are doing royalty. Without discipline, I want to tell you, guarantee you'll make some little profits. Okay, now today I'll be handling a very sensitive topic, and I personally have been trying this for some good time. Okay, no matter the signals I take up, I rarely pick up signals because I've been personally working on something for a very long time, and that's what I want to talk about today. And this thing I've been working out on myself is to master what I call the biggest secret in royalty. At first, when I was able to see this, I thought it was a joke. And until some few days, there is a team, and this team comes from Nigeria. Let me see if I could be able to share with you. These guys picked up this secret, and they've been able to build their team based on this secret. And you don't need to have anybody give you a signal. You don't need to depend on anyone drop your seeking. You personally go into your royal queue, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I could get one. I have, I think, so many testimonies, but let me see if I could be able to pick one. Okay, let me see if I could be able to. Okay, and this is their testimony, and let me see if I could read it for you. Good day, my leader. I'm Cluster AK Success, the admin of Royal Top Secrets Group in Nigeria. It's a pleasure to have you on our group. Actually, the man behind the group. I was lost in business after registration, and the frustration of the floating loss got me to attend every Zoom meeting I get into contact with the link. I got yours, and you talked about the secret of selecting a coin. I funded little and started working with it, and boom, my robot started earning again. I shared with 1 or 2 persons, and they shared. That showed me that's how we decided to have a group of teaching it. God bless you for what you did in Jesus' name. It is a blessing for you to continue sharing motives and secrets in the Royal Q group, right? This is their group, ladies and gentlemen, and they're really maximizing profits every single day with their results. The results is consistent with maximum day 1 close of trades. This is the strategy. Royal Q does the analysis and points out coins according to their performance for the users. And here, this is one of the video being done by one of the ladies in that group. I'll play it a little time.
Hello guys, this is a short one for us to quickly learn the secret of Royal Q that was taught to us by our leader Julius of Uganda. So right here, you just need to click on your quantitative button right here, under here, and you get this. And when you click on your change in percentage button, this is it right here. You just click right here. You have the up and down arrow. In that arrow, when you click the top button, it gives you the highest performing coins, and when you click on the low button, it shows you the coins that are least performing. So you want to pick a coin to trade, all you need to do is go for the least performing coins. That means those coins are in the dip. But as you can see right here, we have all in green. That's to tell you they are all coming up out of the dip. But then you still can identify the low ones, the ones that are lower than the others. So you can easily pick from here to trade your coin. Or better still, you click on the high ones, you see them, it starts in an ascending order from 10, 5, 5, 4, 3, just like that. You come down. So if I want to pick any of the coins to trade, I will start from the
right. I just want to start with this testimony. I'm really explaining, and they're explaining to me how they do it, which I may not be able to go through that. Their team is growing drastically, not depending on anyone, all right? So the reason why I invited you here on this morning call to talk about that you can personally learn without anybody's assistance, ladies and gentlemen, to pick coins by yourself in your Royal Q application. I see someone's hand is up. Maybe let me first speak to this person and find out what their challenge is. Zaina, please. I see someone raising up their hand. Please, any concern before I get started? I see your hand is up. Zaina, hello? Please, could you unmute yourself? I see your hand is up. Concern? Yes.
Do you hear me? Yeah. Yes. First, I need to thank my friend Silda. She joined me in this Royal Q. Before that, I haven't any clue about what I do and what I'm doing. And I'm really appreciate what he got for me for this company. And I say, I got money yesterday, like $99. Now I open all my coins with my own. Before that, she helped me how to open it and how to do it. And I show that it is very good for my improvement in this company. But my question is, how to know what these coins, it is exactly what to choose it or not to choose it. It is by percent. My friend said for me, if it is above of 3, don't use it. If it is under the 3, use it. That's what I go with that. But normally, how can I use the coins?
Okay, follow the training, please. Just listen to the training.
Okay.
Just follow the training, please.
Okay.
Just follow the training. All right. Congratulations for taking charge of your business. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, without going any far, I'll share my screen. Okay. But if I get started, I want to respect the presence of different leaders on the call. Our V4 leader, Annaling, all the way from Dubai. Happy to have you here. Our V3, Mr. Abe Kasbante from Uganda. Happy to have you there. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 One of our V2 leader, Newsborn. Happy to have you from that side of I don't know if I get right, of Italy. I see Pastor Severe from Ghana. Happy to have you, sir, on this morning call. Oh, leader Loretta from Namibia. Happy to have you on this call. Okay. Mr. OBM, one of our V5s from Nigeria. Happy to have you on this call. Leader Preshi, one of our V4s on that side of South Africa. Happy to have you on the call. Jinpo V2 from Rwanda. Happy to have you on the call. Leader Silver Transformer V3 from Uganda. Happy to have you on the call. You know, when it comes to recognizing people, I only see V2s and above. So my friends that know me personally, I'm very sorry. Here, you want me to just talk about your name, rank up. I only want to speak with people who have a team of 20 and above. I'm trying to see if I could recognize either one or two leaders. Then we can be able to. Oh, leader Don Wisi, happy to have you on the call. Okay. I'm very, very sorry that I cannot be able to recognize anyone who's not yet a V2. Hey, me, I start to understand you very well, even if you know me personally, hey, when you are V2 and above. So if you are V1, even if you are making $1 million in your trading profits, my friend, you are earning alone. So since you don't want others to earn with you, imagine if no one invited you about this business, how would you make that money? So because of that, I don't want to talk about you. I just want to say congratulations for being in Royal Q. Even if you are making 100 million in your trades, but you are trading alone. Me personally, I'll never call out your name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I want to share my screen, all right, and talk about how to personally pick coins by yourself. Okay, so you know, so many of us want to depend on signals. Some of us want to say, Julius, which coin can I trade? But you can personally take charge of your business without praying for anybody for help. It's you with your business. And so learning to be independent with your own business makes it a mind-blowing opportunity, all right? And so let us look at this. Let us look at this, all right? On how Royal Q analyzes coins for us and places them for us, ladies and gentlemen, and we can basically and perfectly, okay. Okay, this one has been sold. Let me look at the profits. Wow, $8. How many? 0.7. That's okay. All right, now let's tap on quantitative, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this one has a floating loss of 0. All right, so okay. You know, you can be in your Royal. Now I'll talk about two things. One, I can be in floating loss, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll talk about I can be in floating loss and still pick any trade return it at my own ample time, and trade it off again. Imagine, this is a positive trade. It has a floating profit of $28. And so let me now start with the first thing, how to choose the coins. I'll start with that. Then I'll talk about how even in floating loss, you can pick your capital, use it for another trade, and return the money at your own ample time to pick profit. For example, I can be able to go back to cost stroke USDT, return my money, and take off $29. But like I said yesterday, I only take off if this is giving me 50% of my investment, right? Okay. Now, how do we select the coin? Royal Q has these different icons. One, it has default. Two, it has volume. Three, it has price changes. Right? It has price changes. Okay. It has these price changes on how the prices are changing. Okay, this I think I'll be able to talk about it tomorrow because you'll understand something very magnificent with this. Then we have change percentage, how the percentages are changing. Okay. Then we have profit, how the profit is happening. Okay, how the profitability is happening. Okay. Then we have you can move it up, you can move it down. All right. We have the return rate. Okay, those that are giving some return rate than others. All right. All right. So I'm going to focus, but if I start, there is a signal. Although I'm teaching you how to pick, we can also embrace these signals provided. Okay, let me share them to the group. Let me share the group. Then we trade one signal here. Okay, these are signals from Harry. Harry is a business associate we work with. Okay, right. Let us embrace these signals, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you so much, my brother, for dropping this first signal here. So I'll drop Papa, and we are good to go onto the Telegram group, Team Eagles International. Okay, so I'll share the screen and let us trade this one of these two coins together here on Zoom. Okay, all right. And so, all right, so we go. The first signal is Atom stroke USDT. There are two ways we can trade this signal. If I go to how we pick our coins, we can open up margin calls and allow this bot buy the dip, or we can take up a one shot, right? But perfectly and purely, I'll focus on the one shot. So the name of the coin is Atom. Okay, so I get here, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have around $52, all right? And I look for Atom. If you are following this coin I'm trading, ladies and gentlemen, I'm using the formula I'm about to share with you, and it's the last coin at the bottom. It's the last coin at the bottom, and like you see, slowly by slowly, it is picking up, and really I've used this method, and I'm really maximized a lot of profits. All right, and so let us look for this coin called Atom. Okay, and $52, I'll trade one shot. Okay. Right, I will start with 15, save, and then see how the coin will be performing at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it says enter at 30.36, which is 30.37. It's a little bit above. I could put in a preset price, but I'll speak it right away because it's running fast. Okay, so that will be my starting price. So after paying in, I'll now do a manual buy because the market is already good, and put in the rest of the money, which is 52 minus 15, which is around $35, around 37, for example. I confirm it up, and right, there we go, 51 now dollars. All right, now having traded Atom, Okay, now this is atom. So I want to put in the selling time. So I will not go into the trade settings because we have been talking about that time over time. So I'll put in when should my robot sell, all right? So I'll come on sell. Make sure your trading is not in the submit mode, it is in the submit mode, it is in the whole warehouse mode. If it's your very first time to hear these words, these are what these words mean. Whole warehouse mode, ladies and gentlemen, means that our bot, no matter where it bounces in profit, it will sell off everything. Even when it has bought 10 times, it sells off everything. But when we put our trades in the submit mode, ladies and gentlemen, our bot will sell, but our money will not reflect in our revenue, right? It will take some longer time. Then we have the submit mode real-time settlement. This makes when the bot buys from the 5th call to the 100th call, ladies and gentlemen, each call becomes independent. So each call can have its own different take of profit. Now I want to put in when should my bot sell. Okay, so I tap on sell, and I will come here, look at when should it sell, 30.60, right? So I'll come here, ladies and gentlemen, and put in 30.60. Okay, how much should my bot sell? I want it to sell 100%. Okay, even I can say I want it to sell 50%. Even I can say I want to sell it 25%, right? I want to sell depending on your choice, then I confirm. So they have been able to set in my sell order, and when to be able to hit there, ladies and gentlemen, it will be able to sell off, all right? When it gets to 30 points, that, right? And that's how you are able to drop in that selling parameter. Okay, I want to trade the second signal so that someone could learn what I'm talking about. I want to repeat it once again. And so I will run into my Royal Queue. Let me create some USDT very fast, sharp. Okay, let me create some USDT. Just a few minutes. Let me create some USDT so that someone could be able to learn what I'm talking about. And I trade the second signal. And I want also to show you if I'm a little bit late in the signal, could I be able also to continue with the trade? And then I go to how you can pick the points by yourself. All right. Okay, just a minute. I'm getting this done. I think I can run a trade of around $35. Okay, all right, just a minute. Okay, just a minute. Okay, I'm about to get there. I'm running a fast transaction. Just a minute, okay? So you can, even if the signals are there, even if the signals are not there, all right, I want to emphasize, even if the signals are there, even if the signals are not there, what I want to emphasize is this: you should not depend your business to anyone. So never sit on yourself and say, I'm not trading because I'm waiting for signals. Never. Royal Q can do this for you. You don't need to depend on anyone, like anyone, nobody, right? Nobody should say, I see my brother Harry is in the call. Harry is the one who creates these signals that I'm trading right now. Happy to have you here this morning. Yes, Harry, morning. Yes, Harry.
Yeah, good morning. How are you? Hello, good morning.
You.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, happy to have you on our call
this
morning.
Yeah, this is my first time of attending your morning class.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Happy
I saw the link in the group. I'm like, okay, let me just check. And I'm like, okay, you're online. So is this every day at this time?
Exactly, every day at this time. And we trade your morning signals with my people here.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Then another thing, you do you also engage in the weekly trade?
Not as such. We just keep it a little bit more basic.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I really recommend your your energy, your work. I'm so proud of you. Thank you very much for keeping the community going. This is what it takes to be a leader. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Harry, before you go off of the co-host and the sharing, maybe your signals. Okay, how much percentage can someone take off from your signals in the morning? And maybe before I go on, perfectly and purely, instead of me sharing on how these signals can be traded, having you this morning would just give in a team a little insights about the two parameters that you provide on your signals. Just let me show you. Then you can be able to explain by yourself so that the team could get the basic information from you. All right. Actually, pick these signals. Right now, this is one of the signal. All right, has been dropped by one of our leaders. So your signal has two breakdowns. All right.
Yes.
It has this.
Yeah.
It has the magic.
Sometimes in January, okay, we're looking for ways to ensure that we keep our community going, and we want to show them the big picture. So we launched the $1 million project. Now, before the $1 million project, we always send signals every morning. So we now combine the $1 million project plus the cycle signal. So that's why we have the signal in that form. Okay, so we have one shot. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you very well. And
okay, sir. So we have, if you see this, the way the signal looks, we have one shot. We also have cycle trade. So you can pick anyone that suits you, anyone you feel that okay, you can work with. But I always want to recommend the one shot. Okay, if you look at the crypto space, 70% of the structure of the market is bearish. Okay, so when the reason is because when people make profit, they want to take profit. You understand? They want to go, but okay, I'm done taking profits. The only thing that will push the market up is when there are new set of traders that are coming to trade it at another time region. Maybe we have different time. We have the New York time, we have the London time, we have the Asian time, and we have the Australian time. Okay, so that will now determine if that coin will still maintain the level at which it will continue to go up. But apart from that, at every time region, by the time people make profit, they are going out of that trade. And because of that, you see the coin coming down. It continues to drop in as much as traders are selling off. Okay, everybody's here to make profit. Nobody's here to make loss. You understand? And don't forget that every project has its own project founders. It has the creators. It has the programmers who are working on the project, and they also have their marketing team. Now, after the coin has gone down, it is now their responsibility to ensure that the coin doesn't go all the way down to some level at that, traders will not like to trade it anymore. Okay, so they come out with different ideas. Okay, they pay YouTubers, they pay different influencers to help them influence their coin. Now, the second thing that we have holders. We have holders, we have investors. Okay, investors are long term. Investors are like people that stake the coin. Okay, traders that stake the coin, right? Those are the holders. Then investors are, like long term. They are there for the long haul. They are like 2 years, 5 years. They buy to hold for long term. Now, so those are the ones that keep the coins per capita market cap strong. The more holders the coin has, the stronger the coin will become. Okay, so then traders will come and take advantage back and forth, buy and sell all the time. So that's another way. Now, when it comes to the signal, okay, I have my own coin selection metrics. Okay, I have indicators that give me sign. Okay, so in the morning, London time, I will start to search for coins to trade in the morning. Okay, so between the morning's time up to 12 to the afternoon, that's Nigerian time, 6 a.m. Nigerian time. Okay, that's London time. Then that's the time the trade starts. You understand? You know, we have New York time. That will be around 12:1. That's the London, that's New York time. Okay, then we have the Asian time. That's the 1 a.m. Nigerian time and the midnight. So all these sessions are very key when it comes to trading, because that's when we have liquidity in the market. Most of the times when you're trading, if there's no liquidity in the market, you see that the market will not move the way you want it. Okay, and if you come to the market very early in the morning, like 6 a.m., you will see a lot of movement, because that's when, London time, when a lot of traders are coming up to take advantage of the markets. Okay, so that's it. So another thing in my team, we discover that the weekly trading is also a wonderful strategy to trade on weekly. Okay, if you trade, okay, look at this. If you trade four coins, okay, if you take 5%, that's 20% in a week. That's okay. You get what I mean? That's very, very okay. But in as much as we are still in the game, okay, we always want to develop different strategy to ensure we keep ourselves going. We keep the community going. We ensure that everybody understand why the signal is there. Everybody understand why they need to depend on themselves in case there's no signal. They need to understand how to use the trading view. The trading view gives you a better view of the market, because you need to understand what the market is. So if you want to learn the trading view, in my own team, we have a particular time we set out for us to teach whoever that wants to learn the trading view, so that they can analyze the market themselves, they can do better for themselves. Okay, so I don't know if you still have another thing to add, Mike. Take.
All right. So depending on the signals that you provide for the team, you prefer people to go and trade the one shot as one of the signals that you provide.
Yes. So if you want to take the cycle trade, make it long term. Don't make it short term. Okay. You have to go on the higher time frame. Go and check strong support and go and set your margin calls there and go and relax. Wait 3 months, 6 months, you will get good profit. And when you are doing cycle trade, don't do 1.3% profit. That's too small. Because you cannot wait all the way for 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, and what you're settling for is 1.3%. You get what I mean? And when you're going for the cycle trade, put good money. You understand? You know, if you observe, the Royal Q robots is being used by institutional companies who have volume, you know, that use millions, billions of dollars to trade. You know, those are the ones that use that Royal Q. But now that it's coming to we retail traders, we have to understand how to use it. You get. So if you observe, you observe that on Royal Q, the cycle trade has not favored the members that have low capital, like $100, $200. It has not favored them. It hasn't. Okay. But if you understand the structure of the market very well, you can engage in a one shot, so that's to help your portfolio build faster. No, that's what matters. Because if the members are not seeing result in their trades, you know, the network will be very slow. Very slow. Everybody needs result, no matter how small it is. You know, that 1% goes a long way. Okay, 1% every day in 30 days, that's 30%. You understand? So on the average, at least you can get 15 to 20% with a signal on the average. Okay, because at least out of 30 signals that you get, 15 to 20 will deliver for you. Okay, the only delay that you will have is the fact that maybe some of the signals might delay more than 24 hours. Maybe some might use 48 for 72 hours, depending on the momentum the coin is getting from the markets. Okay, that will not determine how fast it will deliver for you. You can imagine that as small as 1%, the market is very very dynamic. Sometimes you might not even get 1%. Okay, so that's the reason why the 1% daily, okay, might delay, might not be 30%. Okay, if you check in overall, and if you check the project, this 80 today makes it 80 days that we've been sending this signal for the $1 million project. So the idea for the $1 million project is for us to continue this trade for 24 months. 24 months. And if you continue, you are able to complete the 24 months, you will have one. If your capital is $1,000, you will have $1.3 million. That's using compound interest. You know what I mean?
Before you continue on that specific point,
Yeah, come again. I can't hear you loudly.
Do you hear me now?
Okay, better.
Okay, now before you continue with that, could you try to emphasize the power of compounding? Because if someone doesn't withdraw their profits and they look at the longevity of their business and look at least having $1,000 as their trading capital within 2 years, right?
Yes.
Within 2 years, those are 24 months of business, and this
Exactly.
person is trading with the $1,000 within 24 months, right? You have said
Yes,
this person could have $1.3 million.
yes, $1.3 million. That would be the percentage. So we've already factored the commission from RioQ. We also factor the commission from Binance. Binance will remove 0.2%. Then RioQ will remove 20%. Okay, it has been factored, and if you are very patient, okay, and you walk through this process, you will have that amount of money. If your starting capital is $1,000, but that still doesn't mean that if you have lower capital, you cannot join the race. You can join the race. Okay, it all depends on your patience, the level at which you can exercise your patience. So I always advise that if you're trading with lesser amounts, you can bring in more money. Okay, over time, over a period of 6 months, 1 year, depending on your financial capability. Okay, if you're trading with $200, you're trading with $500. Over time, you can add $100. You can add you can be adding $100 weekly. You understand?
Until you hit the $1,000, right?
Exactly. Yes. You don't have to start with $1,000 so that you don't feel that, oh, if I don't have $1,000, I can't join the race. No, you can join the race, and I believe that that is something that is very okay. Okay. Now the next project that will launch this year is Safe to Trade. I guess you've heard about that from me. Safe to Trade is this for people that do not have that time to be taking trades every day. Okay, they have the money. They can bring in money daily, weekly, or monthly, or bi-week, depending on their financial strength. So what they will do is, I have a video on this, and we chose Matic. Matic is the coin we chose for the Safe to Trade project. Now the Safe to Trade project is supposed to run for minimum of 8 months, at least 8 months. Okay, now put the settings, okay, input the settings, then ensure that you are saving every week depending on how you want it. Okay, make sure that you are bringing new fund into the trade and allow the RioQ robot to trade it for you. Your duty is just to put in the settings. Okay, after the settings, just make sure that you're bringing in money every now and then. And don't forget, if you're doing Safe to Trade, every now and then your margin call will always off. Okay, the robot will always off your margin call after it has exhausted all the USDT you have in your balance. So when you're bringing new fund, yes.
So, Leader Harry, what you mean with the project of the Safe Trade that you're talking about is that someone is finding a particular coin they are trading, and over time they keep on adding in more capital to allow their coin to buy the dip of that particular coin.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Normally we all have piggy banks where we save from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Okay, so If
Sure,
you
sure.
are used to savings, this is the best idea for you, that your savings is being invested automatically. Your savings is being invested. So if you invest your savings, it helps you to ensure that you don't have just your savings. You also have interest on your savings. You understand?
Surely, and
You have interest on your
even
savings.
when you look at the project under Matic as a particular point, it really has a nice future. So when people decide to invest money there and allow the board to buy the depth of that particular coin, as long as it's going down for a long term, they could really win big.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So that's just the two projects we engage ourselves, and we hopefully we're going to achieve all this. Okay, moving towards the year, because it's very good that at least we're starting the year with a very good initiative. Okay, yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Leader Harry. Those that
Yeah,
don't
you're
know
welcome.
Harry is one of the traders that we work with. We come from two different teams, and is one of the leaders I cooperate with personally. Make sure that he's good in trading. I'm not so much good in trading. Actually, I tell my friends that me, I'm a businessman. I'm not a trader. And I focus on making sure that we can maximize profit. So Harry talked about two important points. One, he has a project called the $1 Million Project, which needs someone to have a starting capital of $1,000. But even if you have less, you can join, even right now on the signals. But what I was looking at is the power. You are not withdrawing the money, all right? You are compounding. You make profit today. For example, you make 1% of $100, right, today, of the one shot. So you don't take away the profit. You use the profit that you made today to trade the signal for tomorrow. And by just you, ladies and gentlemen, doing the one shot that is provided every day, even if you start today. Already today you have two signals, Haba and Atom. All right. If you trade those signals one shot for the next 24 months with him, because he provides these signals to me for free, ladies and gentlemen, and we share on the groups, your duty is to take action. At the end of 1 year, you'll have 1 point something, 1 million plus for yourself. Now, someone may say 24 months is a very long time. But even after 24 months, some of us here will be broke. Like, seriously. Some of us will still be broke. You have worked for the last 7 years. You have not made $1 million, right? You have worked for the last 10 years. You have not made $1 million. And so we are providing a project with the cooperation with Harry that when you have $1,000 and keep on compounding your money, within 24 hours, you have $1 million. And so someone may say, I can't stay for 24 months. Oh, that's long time, Julius. I want to make $1 million faster. Ladies and gentlemen, you better take action, because even after 24 months, you might be broke. I sometimes when I speak these words, people tell me, Julius, you joke a lot, but you might be broke. You might be broke. Some of us here have worked for 10 years. Some of us here have worked for 30 years. Some of us here have worked for more years. But when they ask you to produce $500,000 in your savings, you may not be able. And so I would basically want to share how we can be able to still trade. Okay, now the second signal of I think that we received is passed, because the current price is 2.459 right now. I don't think it could retrieve back to 2.449. Okay, but I was able to share how that can be done, so you can learn how to trade the one shot from our brother Harry. Compound your money. Don't withdraw your profits, all right? Don't withdraw your profits. Compound your money. Keep your money compounding, all right? Think long term. Don't think short term. Keep your money compounding. Make profit today. Use the profit you have made to trade another signal tomorrow. Now, the beauty about Team Eagles International, that we are providing a lot for you to choose, all right? A lot for you to choose, okay? You can combine all. Me, I call it the combination of all. You can combine all and still make extra profits, right? For example, if I'm able, let me share my screen. If I'm able to trade the Harris signal, okay. If I'm able to trade the signal for Harry, those that have been here with me, I told you about the secret of Royal Cure. Okay, picking coins that are starting with low percentage to those that are going to high percentage, and you see my Zen that I started with you is already providing a floating profit of 2.7285. And these signals, I don't depend on anyone, so I will I'll pause this off because it might pick it at a wrong time. I just pause that off, ladies and gentlemen. Right, and I'll stay with this. Okay, this is Atom provided by our brother Harry. And what I want to express, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you are trading these signals that I'm showing you, please, I want to beg you, don't stay in these signals for a very long time. Why? They are non-predictable, okay? So if I see I'm making $3, I will not remain greedy with this signal, right? What I will do, I'll tap on this signal and I will sell, right? Market price, 100% sell. Why? Because I'm not good at analyzing the market. So if I see some profit, especially those that I want to use this that I'm going to share, please feel free. When you see some profit, please sell off and get out of that particular trade, right? Okay, now, how was this developed, right? How was this developed? This was developed when I took off some time, and I want you to also take off some time and look at this. Look at Philly, FL. It has a profitability of 26.50 right now. EOS has 19.6, Canva has 17, LIT has 14, RSR has 13, IOST has 12, GRT has 10, YFI has 10, up to the one that is at the bottom here, which is now Zinc, right? That has 0. Now it has 1%, which could increase as long as the market has good momentum. Now we have general coins and also we have professional coins. And if we tap on professional coins, look, HOT has done 30%, VET 20 to 19%, ICP 15%, Shiba. Now I took off some time as a person and I looked at the performance in percentage and I saw that after some time, the coin at the bottom can get at the top. And this really, without me being a super trader, without me learning how to analyze the market, I saw that I could make profit, all right? And okay, maybe, let me use general. Maybe I pick, but now before you pick the coin, I'll look at the following. Without being an expert in anything, I'll look at the change in these percentages, all right? I don't trade BNB me always. I look at the percentage and I could see that this coin is increasing in percentage or this coin is going down. And when I see that this particular coin in the change in percentage is increasing in percentage, I trade it in one shot, right? I trade this coin in one shot. I'm about to take off some good profit, right? In one shot, especially if you can take off some few minutes in a day to look at your trades. Okay, to look at your trades, right? So I can look at general and I can look at professional. And when I look at professional this side, I can look before I trade. Maybe I look at algo, the market might be so good. And some people say, Julius, don't get into the trades, wait for the market to relax. But basically and purely, for the times I've done this, I keep on making consistent profits, all right? And someone will tell me, Julius, what about when you land in floating loss? Now I'm going to show you an example. If I pick a trade and I land in floating loss, what do I do? Okay, and that's where I'm going now. Okay, I'll start with that. And I'm going to look at, I have a floating loss of this coin. Okay, let me show you general. And I think this coin is called COS. Okay, now look at COS is a coin I traded, and this has been one of my best working tactics. And when I traded COS, ladies and gentlemen, COS went into a floating loss. Let me see if I'm still speaking to somebody in the house. I don't want to speak alone. If you are picking what I'm talking about, could you give me a thumbs up? You are trying to understand what I'm talking about. You know, I don't usually want to speak alone. You are trying to understand what I'm talking about. Give me some thumbs up, some laugh hearts. Okay, let me see if I'm speaking to someone. I pick a coin personally, ladies and gentlemen, without analyzing the market, without not being a trader, without not being a scientist in the trade, and I go into floating loss, all right? Okay, I should never cry. And this tactic has worked for me. You know, like I said, I'm not a trader like Harry. So I picked up COS with how much? I picked up COS, and the COS went into a floating loss. I had invested here $575, and COS went into floating loss. I paused my trade. Let me show you. I came here, paused my trade. I paused my trade, and I left COS to trade. And I went into my Binance account. And let me make it very, wow, I see a testimony from another leader. Wow, you see? Okay, listen to this testimony from leader Seri. She's also speaking about the same thing. This system, I've shown to Zainab. She did yesterday, picked 2 coins herself and called me this early morning, very happy. I'm proud of her and thank you so much for your guidance. People are using this strategy and they're making money. Now, if you use the strategy and land in floating loss, what do you do? Ladies and gentlemen, never sweat. The formula is simple. Okay, I used this strategy and I went into a floating loss of this coin and I wouldn't get out. What did I do? I went into my Binance account. Let me just go there right now. One of my accounts. I have several because I'm managing so many. Okay, now I came to my COS, ladies and gentlemen, right? And I looked. Now I need to look at the following parameters. One, the importance is to focus on the position quantity. Okay, not the money. I don't need to return $575. I just need to return the position quantity. And so when I came back to my Binance account, like now, I tap on convert, come to my Binance account, ladies and gentlemen, and here I will put in COS as a particular coin that I'm trading, that loss COS, and this side I'll put USDT. Now, when I land into floating loss, I never sweat. Okay. Now I put in the position amount this side, which is 33,592. So I come here. And most of my team members here in Uganda and all over the world, 33,592.8. They don't need to analyze the market. They don't need to do any gimmicks with the market to make profit. Okay, 0.8. 33,592.8. Okay, now I do a pre-conversion. Right now, I need to put in $610 in this particular coin. And how much profit will I take, ladies and gentlemen? Let us get back to this trade and we look at it. Of course, if I just put in that money, ladies and gentlemen, now, and I remove that money and I used it to trade another coin, I'm going to take off $35. But I return the money at my own ample time, right? I return the money at my own ample time. I return the money at my own time. Now it is $36. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me a love heart. You understand what I'm talking about? You understand what I'm talking about? I return the money at my own ample time. I can even return more than I borrowed and I still win in that particular trade. And right now, when I return my money, ladies and gentlemen, I make $36. I don't return 570 that I took. I'm now returning 610, but I'm making $35 in profit. And basically and purely, This is serving me and my team. I don't need to be a trader. So many people ask me, Julius, why don't you promote trading? It's not personal, but this is my reason. Anything that never keeps a business simple makes it hard. Anything that never, the reason why I do business, I want to make the business simple that even a young child can go to Royal Q, look at the change in percentage, say, which coin is low now? The coin that is low is Zen. But before I trade Zen, how is Zen changing in percentage? How is Zen changing in percentage? How is Ethereum Classic changing in percentage, all right? This child doesn't need to have trading experience. This child doesn't need to be a trader, okay? This child just needs to look at the changing percentage, and that's how I do business. So many people tell me, Julius, you need to learn this, you need to learn. I don't need to learn. Knowledge is important, but now I'm in business. And when I'm in business, I want to do always think for things that are duplicatable. Anything that is not duplicatable, it is fine, it works. But is it duplicatable? Is it that anybody can get out of sleep and trade? If no, then me, I'm not in business as Julius Caban. So I usually look at business. That's why so many people tell me, Julius, I want you to teach me how these signals come up. I tell him, bro, plus this, plus the one short signals provided by our brothers like Harry, who are very good in the market, it's enough for you. It's enough for you. You don't need to be an expert. Why? It works, but it's not duplicatable. The focus of business is to make something that is simple, that everybody can do, all right? And so that's why I say I keep it to signal and signal alone. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, thousands and millions of people and friends that I know are making good profit a day. And when they get into floating loss, well and good, they know what to do. What do they do, Julius? I get out of my money and I trade another good coin at the moment. I don't need to keep my funds in any trade as long as it is little. And when they see their coin pumping, they still do the same thing. Now I'm going to talk about the second thing. Okay, if you had given your coin a trade of 3% or 1.2, and you see this coin is performing very, very well, and it's really pumping up, please pause the coin. For example, if I was trading costs, right? I was trading costs, and I see costs is pumping, it is increasing in percentage, and I have some time. I'll just pause the course. I'll just pause the course and I leave it to pump. And when I see it giving me 50%, then I'll come on this trade. I open it. I don't want to open it because it might sell. And I want this coin to give me good profit. So I open it, tap on start, and the robot sells it right away, and I get my profit, right? Keeping the business simple is more basic. Now, I said before you trade, look at the percentage, the change of the percentage. Don't hurry, take some time, okay? Bottom up. Don't trade coins that are so high in percentage, all right? Because if you do, ladies and gentlemen, you lose. 2, when you enter these trades, don't enter exactly with all your capital at once, all right? Don't enter all your capital at once. All right. Okay. For example, I don't understand this coin, SLP. The way it is changing in percentage is. I'll go back here, and let me take off some time and look at Zen, ETC, Zen. I don't need to be a trader to do this. Okay, and within few minutes, if you take off some time, which I may not take so much now, you will focus and see if the market is slow and it has low momentum, the change in percentage will be there, but it will be slow. And so you can use this method without seeking, like seriously, without seeking anybody to be on your trades, and you can always be making money in a repeated sequence. All right, I want to go into question and answer. Because when I'm trading this type of trades, gentlemen, I do not want to have so many coins that I'm trading. I'm one of the people that trades 1 or 2 coins. I don't over trade. I don't have many. I don't need to have many coins that I'm trading at the same time. I want to trade 1 or 2. Why? If the market goes against me, I open margin calls and buy dip of that particular coin. Some people tell me, Julius, sometimes you might buy the dip and the coin keeps on going in the dip. I pause the trade. I pause the trade, pick my money from Binance, trade another coin doing well. And when it picks up, I return the money and I pick my profit. Simple business. The day you keep the business simple is the day you start smiling. The day you keep the business is hard is the day you keep saying, oh, people are finishing money, I'm making. It is important for you to keep the business simple, like the word simple. Me, with this trading strategy, even a child can join my business. I don't need to teach this child to do anything. Just go into your royal queue. And basically, personally, it has been my sequence. I was chatting with one of my friends who's a basic trader, and he told me, but you guy, you are funny. You guy, you are very funny. Yes, I can pick. I have so many friends that send me good signals to trade, but I come here and I can pick a trade by myself. Why do I do this? Because I believe in myself. I just need to believe in myself. There are so many friends that keep on sending me amazing signals to trade. But basically, I believe in becoming independent. Okay, now, if you look at this, that we are back here. Look at this, that we are back here. Now, the last coin here was SLP. Now, okay. Now, SLP is in this position here. Meaning, if someone traded SLP, okay, let me see. Let me refresh. I hope the percentages are right. Now, the last coin here is 22M. I don't need to be a trader me to do this. I usually tell all my friends, I don't need to be a trader to look at this analysis. No. I just need to look at how they are changing in percentage. And if you want to confirm this, take off some time. Take off some time, ladies and gentlemen. Look at how these percentages are changing. Before you start using this strategy, you said, Julius, I want to study the strategy before I use it. Go and study the strategy. Go and look at these coins and see how they are arranged by Royal in a percentage change. And see which one is here now. It will reach a time it will be the one at the bottom. And this one at the bottom will be reach a time and be the one at the top. And I can still be winning my trades every single day. And I make as much profit as I can. And I need only 30 minutes to do this, set it up, and I do my rest of my work. I usually check my phone thrice a day. By the way, usually people come to my inbox when they see me online. Julius, what are you doing? I want you to help me sharp here. Come into my chat, Julius. My friend, no, I'm not always on my royal. I'm one of the guys, I'm not always in my app. No. I check my app 3 times a day. I check it in the morning. I check in the afternoon and when I'm going to sleep. No, I'm not on the app. Because when I instruct my app, I do other things. When I instruct my app, ladies and gentlemen, I go and talk to friends about the business. I don't need to be on my app all the time. No, I never. I set my trade, and when I come back in my evening, when maybe signals are variable, and my trade is dying in floating loss, I say, stop there, you. Take my money, trade another coin doing well, and I move on. And when I see this coin is providing good profit, I go return everything, even more than what I had taken, get my $50, get my $100 from that trade, and I move on. I keep the business simple. And it has worked for me for the last 9 months. Since I discovered this secret, I have a group that has grown their business, and it works. And it works, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm one of the people who says the business is in your hands. And the day you decide to take charge, the business can pay you more money than you expect. So many people tell me, Julius, you might be trading with good capital. I want someone to evidence that. Someone who was busy on the group. I'm one of the people who trades with little capital. I'm one of them. Okay, let me show you. I'm one of them because me, I trade with the gold. I now have $387. And how much is in here? Only 50. That's around $400. And I'm one of the people who doesn't trade with the 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 3,000. I'm not one of them. But I make $10, $10, 1.8, 0.4, 32. You see this strategy, this is the strategy I used. And I made $227 in one day on a trade like you see cost here. Like you see cost is here struggling with it. Like you see cost here. I look at my trade, where are you cost? This is cost, where are you? Me, I only come out, I will sell this coin when it has given me 50%. If it doesn't give me 50%, let it stay here. What do I lose? Let it stay here. Once it gives me my 50%, I'll come, put back the money, sell off, and I get back. Even if I put more, I will always and always keep my business simple, that even a young child can do royalty. And I will emphasize that point all the time. So I want to listen to your questions. The day you keep this business simple is the day you keep making money. The day you complicate your own business, you're complicating your own life. It's the day you are complicating your own life. I'll keep this business simple, and I've done it, and I'm happy. I don't have too much capital, like so many people think. I saw someone was arguing the other day. Oh, you guys, you started with nothing. You have a lot of capital. I have never developed good capital. People ask me, Julius, why? I'm here for a reason, as a gentleman. I'm now working on my third project. And my third project is the Royal Q City. And when I make money, I go and work on my project. And I think on Friday, I'll be there on my project. And now we are going to start shipping in material to start building. I'm working on my goals. And that's why I'm here. I don't know why you are here. Okay. So you can develop your own strategy. Let me send you your questions. Right. Let me start with Nelly. Okay, maybe before I get started, someone may be doubting what I'm talking about. Okay, let me have one or two. Leader Sally, I on the call. Could you raise up your hand? Leader Sally. She never depends on anyone's signal. She trades by herself using royalty. Let me see. Leader Sally, I on the call. I've made your calls. Good morning. Is it a good morning in Ireland?
Yes, it is good morning. It's actually 17 minutes past 9. Good morning, wow, Leader Julius. How are you? How is everybody on the call?
We are fine. How is Ireland?
Ireland is good. The sun is shining, so you can hear that I'm smiling. I'm only smiling when there is sun.
Wow, beautiful. Now, I just want you within 1 minute to give confidence to the people on the call about this strategy that they can use on their own without depending on anyone, and they can make profit anytime they want using the one shot by picking the coins by themselves.
Well, as Zainab said earlier, Zainab is one in my downline. And actually, I have been teaching this to all the new members that I registered lately. Everybody that joined, I will show you that, see, they do share signals in the group, but you can do it yourself. And I will go through it with them a couple of times so that they understand it. When Zainab started, she was so scared of starting a trade because she does not even know how to do it. These are my exact words. I said, Zainab, do not worry. When I started, I looked like a fool. Sometimes I will ask questions in groups, and there are some funny people that will come with funny answers because they think they know it all, not knowing that people need time to learn, you know. So don't worry, you will get there. At the moment now, most of the people that are in my team are doing it themselves. They do look at signals, but they can go into Royal Q and pick a coin and start that trade. And I always tell them that my mentor is Julius Kabanda. Even though I don't talk to him all the time, but I like this voice spirit. He keeps things simple, very, very, very easy. So if you follow it, you will get there. That's my advice.
Okay, from your words, how can someone be able, he's new in the business, how could someone be able to go to their royal queue, maybe not from my side to your side, maybe if you can be able to share your screen and show them basically in a simple way, they can personally look at their trades and pick them by themselves without seeking anybody's support.
Okay, one moment, then I'll need to join with the other phone. One moment, let me quickly join.
All right, thank you so much. I'll be waiting. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to emphasize the point of keeping the business simple. And so many people ask me, Julius, why did you come up with this? Ladies and gentlemen, I got sick and tired of the copy traders. And I'm one of the people who doesn't love them. And if you're a copy trader on this call, I'm very sorry. And the reason why I don't love copy traders, different leaders on the call go fight outside there, bring people in the business. And these copy traders don't take off time.
Leader Julius, sorry, could you make me a co-host on the other phone?
What's the name are you using?
Either Zelda or Sally. I'll raise my hand.
All right. Wow, beautiful. Okay, there we go. Your co-host now.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Screen start now. Can anyone see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen. I see your screen, please. Go on.
Okay, so I go to Royal Queue, and then I'll first go to hot. And when I go to hot, I will look at those coins in here. I'll look at the 10 first one and look at them very well, which one is doing well. And after that, I'll go to the 24-hour to see how they have been performing. And I will keep an eye on the one that I saw in hot and the one that I saw in the 24 hours. And then I'll go to quantitative. I press on the percentage and I'll go down, look at which one it's kind of coming up. And when I look at this, like for example, let's say GST, the last one on the list, I'll keep an eye on it and check on it. Okay, can you see? When I start looking, it was 0.17%. Now it's 20, it's 22, it's 25. When I see that, I quickly tap on it and I open that trade. That's how I do it. I open it and just leave it to do its own thing. Because I know that the way it's coming from the bottom, what goes down, it must come up. So the way it's going now, definitely it will come up. See, now it is 23 when it started at 0.17. So this is how I pick my trade by myself. So yes, we don't need to wait. We then don't need to wait for anybody to share signals before we can open a trade. We can do it ourselves and open a trade. Leader Julius, are you there?
I'm listening to you. Could you share your trading results for someone to really get a clear picture that you're talking about something realistic?
Okay.
Is it okay with you?
Oh, of course. To whom? This is my see,
Wow.
today is 28, 27, 25, 24, 23, 22. You know, even yesterday I was looking at my result from the 21st till yesterday, you know, and I was like, the bank will never give me this. They would never ever give me this. Also, what I have learned, you know, because I used to be in so much what is it called? Floating loss. At the moment, I'm not in any. Because see, I'm not in any floating loss at the moment. You see.
Wow.
You see?
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that amazing testimony this morning.
Thank you. No, it is thank you, Julius, because you have been very patient and, you know, following those classes in the morning has done a great job for me. Definitely, because I have learned a lot. So thank you too. And keep moving.
All right.
Don't stop.
Right. Wow, never. All right. Thank you so much for that amazing testimony from that side of Ireland. So I believe anybody has got a picture. Now, the learning is in the doing, all right? And as I tell people, it's only action takers that are money makers.
Yeah.
And so, because so many of people, when we share, they want us to get into their apps and do the things for themselves. And maybe they want me, Julius, can I share my screen? And you help me do this for me, please. Success is not for the weak. Money is not made by people who are weak and lazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I will emphasize that, speak about that, and talk about that. If it pains you, I have nothing to do. But ladies and gentlemen, money is not made by the lazy. You know, as I tell friends, you cannot be lazy and want to be rich or want to be wealthy. The two are not friends. The two are not friends. You either decide, I'm lazy and let me watch others make money, or you say, I'll do whatever it takes. Now, the question today, before I pick up your questions and end the next 20 minutes, this Zoom call, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Your attitude is key as you do this business. But my question I would ask you to say, the following are the three types of attitudes you could have. One, I'll try. So many people have developed a mindset of I'll try. And because they have a mindset of I'll try, they have tried so many times, but they have not made anything. The second mindset or attitude, ladies and gentlemen, is I will do my best. How many times have you tried by yourself to do your best? And basically and purely, you have not done your best. The third attitude is I'll do whatever it takes mindset. If you have I do whatever it takes mindset, ladies and gentlemen, you will go and try out this for the very first time with only $10. You'll go and try this that I've taught yourself with only $10 and watch by yourself. And watch by yourself. I have no one that can stand on their feet and say, Julius, since you started this business, I sat you down and I taught you how to use the Royal Q application. No one. I don't have an experience in Forex trading. I don't have an experience in crypto trading. By the way, let me see even the person introduced me to cryptocurrency, whether he's in this call, but he's not here. The person introduced me to real crypto is not even here. So I believe anybody can get from zero to somewhere. Anybody can maximize profit with their app if you have the attitude of I will do whatever it takes. You don't need to have too much capital. I have a friend of mine who's doing this business pattern. I can't stop talking about success stories. There are so many. people that are doing royal Q on their personal levels, and they're making good money every day. I'm not speaking about future. I'm not speaking about every day. They add on this mindset plus the signals provided. If the signals are not there, they are busy trading, because whatever goes down comes up. They have patience. That's all. Okay, now questions. Okay, let me start with I have Lee, I have Peter Royal Q, I have James, and I have MD. Right. Okay, let's start with Lini. Lini M.
Hello, Leader Julius. How are you?
Is it me who doesn't hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think
Hello.
now better.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit better, please. Go on.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say thank you for the information in the lesson on the floating loss and making sure that you don't get stuck there. But I think I need a little more understanding. You spoke about pausing your coin and getting money, but I think I didn't understand that part. If you don't mind to explain again, because I've got a coin that is in floating loss for over a month now, and I'm not sure what to do with it.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Right. Are we together?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, now for example, okay. Yeah, but let me just do some manual refreshment. This coin of Harry will do well. Let me get my 1% from his capital, 387. Let me just do manual replenishment. This coin of Harry will do well. All right. Okay, now this is what I'm saying. Okay. For example, Atom. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Atom is at floating loss. Are we together?
Yes.
I come here, I pause this trade. You see that?
Yes.
When I pause this trade, it doesn't disappear. When I come here on quantitative, and I look for Atom,
Mm-hmm.
it is there. You see it?
Yes.
It is there. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
It is still trading, but it can't buy or sell. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'll go into my Binance account. All right. I don't need to be a scientist about this. I'll go to my Binance account. I hope you see.
Can I do the same thing that you're doing on Binance on Hobby? Because I'm using Hobby.
Oh, you're using Hobby. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you how you use Hobby.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have my Hobby account here. Now in Hobby, you will need to sell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hobby, I don't think Hobby has a converting button. Okay, now Hobby, this is what you do. Okay, like in Binance, you open on markets, right? Okay, now allow me return my coin back to trade.
Okay.
I hope now it's okay with you. I've understood the pausing, all right?
Yes.
I think the first step of pausing, you're okay with it.
Yes, I am.
Okay, now your next question is how you get the money from that coin in your Hobby, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I use my Binance, it might not work out for you, but could you share, are you comfortable sharing your screen?
Yes, I am, but let me just join using my phone now.
Okay. All right, I've opened one of the Hobby accounts here. Let me see if I could help you. Okay, now look at Hobby. All right. Do you see the hobby account?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for your case that you are in floating loss, I also want you to understand that when you look at the market is positive. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, the best strategy with you is to not be positive, because it's very easy if you have more money to get out of that floating loss. Is to open margin calls, all right? I'll set them with 0.2, 0.5%, and you can get out. But okay, let me just talk about, okay, you just need to come here on markets, all right? And look for a pair. Let me say, Atom, stroke USDT. I don't know whether I hope he has this. You see this? All right. Okay, I will tap on sell. And I'm selling what? I'm selling Atom 100%. Now I need to log in here. But I hope you have got the clear picture. 100%. Then I can be able to sell this Atom. And when it comes to buy, this should be market order. When it comes to buy, I'll still do the same thing. All right. I'll be able to buy this coin again. But when I'm buying, this is important. I don't buy using the money. I buy to replace. For example, if I want to replace this cost, I don't focus on how much I put in. I focus on the putting back the position quantity. This position quantity, now it might be $700, or it might be 610 or 650. Yet at first, when I invested in 575. So what I do, ladies and gentlemen, I focus not on the money, but I focus on the position quantity. And I can replace anytime, get out my money in that particular point. Why? Because Royal Q never goes out of position. I don't know whether it's okay with you. Okay, those that still doubt this strategy, I can't get these guys here, but let me just sample you what happens in their group. Okay. This is the top secret group. Hope I'm right. This is their group. They're really doing well, and they're enjoying. They don't seek anyone to trade. They enjoy. They don't seek anyone to trade. They look for the coins in the market and they trade them by themselves. And they are doing well. All right. They just use their Royal Q. Let me see. And they are busy sharing their profits. They keep on taking profits. And they're usually happy. It's a happy group. Okay. I know Carrie, I shared the link somewhere. It works. It works. So Royal Q has a lot for us. And I'll break the last secret I'll break. I know it will mind blow most of the people because I'm still trying it out. But the day I'll share it here, people will wonder whether they know what they joined. And I pity those that are planning to quit because you'll get surprised with Royal Q. There is one I'm working on now for 2 weeks now. I'm about to break the secret, and this will be the biggest. If you understand what Royal Q can do for you, oh my God. All right, so I think it's okay with you, Lenny. You can be able to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I will try. I just wanted to confirm if the replenishing is the same as returning. You spoke about that. Now you return the money.
No. No. This is what you do. Okay. Now, if I'm into a floating loss, all right, especially right now, when you look at the movement of the market, I hope when I speak like that, you understand. The market is positive, all right?
Yes.
The market is not going down. Meaning, if I have a floating loss and I have some money, I just need to come on trade settings, all right? If I have one margin call, I'll put 7, for example, right? Now, instead of me putting in $200 at once, all right? I'll come and order my robot when the market falls down by 0.5 by one time. You see this? When the market still falls down by 0.5 by one time. If the market falls down, why 0.5 now? Because I wanted to do it faster so that it can pick up, all right? By one time. I'll do the first four calls, 0.5 by one time. And if I want to get out of this coin, then I can raise this maybe to 1.5 to 1.5. Maybe my goal is to get out of this coin at once. I put maybe 2, depending on how much I want to use. Now, I save this. Okay, I come to my first buying amount. I can even make it 10 or 15. Now, once I save this, okay, the buy-in callback cannot be little or greater. So it is 0.5. This can be 0.2. Now, I can still put this coin in one shot, and I keep it in the whole warehouse mode. Why? When it has over 4 margin calls and above, but if it doesn't, I'll keep it in the whole warehouse mode. Why? Because my goal is to jump out of this trade. Stop margin calls. I'm not interested here. So what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when the market bounces, my robot sells everything and I'm out of that trade. So instead of you coming here to buy and you put in, because for example, if you invested in $500, you need $500 to go half of that floating loss. So what I do, I ignore that. And when I ignore that, ladies and gentlemen, when I ignore that, I just make sure that I'm buying the dip using the margin calls by little difference, not 5%, 10%. Because the market, when the market is moving up, look at the change in percentage, be current. There are no coins that you are seeing here that are dropping deep in by 5%. They're all increasing. And so why should you put 5%? The market, when the market falls down by 5%, the market falls down by 10%. The market has changed direction. It cannot go by that. Unless when this bull run that is trying to show up goes low or goes away, then you can change the strategy. Okay. I don't know whether Lee now it's okay with you, but that's what you can do.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll try that.
Yeah, if you fail, chat me up, right? We can do a private Zoom.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I may not be so consistent because really sometimes I get overwhelmed, but make sure you just be on my neck. Don't get tired of being on my neck, all right?
Okay, thank you very much.
You get to my neck, get to my inbox, chat me until I give you a Zoom link. That's the only formula.
Okay.
So yeah, because if you give up fast, you might get disappointed. But don't get disappointed. Anybody in my inbox, you chat me until I give you the link. Yeah, you don't give up. So
okay,
it is like, yeah, that's the formula. But when you give up on me, sometimes I just get overwhelmed. So you just get to my neck non-stop. That's how business is done. Don't say, oh, he might complain. It's never like that. I don't. Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Peter. Thank you. Yes, Peter Royal.
Morning, Leader Julius.
Good morning, sir.
We appreciate the effort. I just wanted to ask a question Lynn was asking about the Binance, how you can borrow from Binance. You did not complete it, and I had the same question as well.
Yeah, I didn't complete because she changed her question. You are not borrowing, right? For example, let me repeat this. Okay, look. I have a coin that is in too much floating loss, right?
Yes,
Are we together, Sir Peter?
we are together, boss.
Yet, me, I want to trade, all right? That's the only money I have. Why should I sit here and start crying that my money is floating? What I do, I come to this trade. There's nothing I lose, right? I pause this trade. You listen to me, Peter, very well.
I'm
It will
listening.
disappear on my operation strategy. But this coin will remain in my royal, for example, Atom. Why do I even talk Atom? Why do I even talk about Atom? I have a coin that's like that. Let me just show you. Course. This is my course. It has $31 in profit. You see this?
Yes,
But right now, I don't have the money I need to that coin, all right? No pressure. At my own ample time, I'll return that money and I need 50% from that coin. Every coin has its good day. So I'll get my money at the right time. Now what I do, like you have seen me pause Atom. Okay. I hope you have understood the pause. Please allow me return my trade. Okay.
sure.
Yeah, because you see, Leader Harry told me I want my 1%, not in the future now today. Now what I do, I now come into my, before you pause the trade like Atom, okay? Even when you pause it, focus on this. The focus is not the money invested. The focus is on the position quantity. Right?
Yeah.
That's where your focus, Peter, should be. The position quantity. How many? Okay, I see the ATM has posted a signal Acro. So let me see how Acro is doing the market. By the way, even when leaders give me signals, me, I come and I look at those signals. And most of the times, this is Acro. Okay, Acro is doing 10.8%. From down. Okay, I saw. Leader Harry, we are doing well on this side. Thank you so much, sir. So we have started to enjoy. Okay, now I go to my Binance account. Are we together, sir?
We are together.
Now on Binance, I'll tap on home, all right?
Yes.
You see here, convert. You see there?
Yeah, I see.
Peter?
I see there.
Okay, now you see here, then down here, I'll put USDT. Up there, I'll put Atom. Max, and I will convert. Right? And I will trade another coin. Now, if I want to return, up here, I'll put USDT, and down here, I'll put Atom. Binance will be giving me according to the current price. Sorry. No. I'll put Atom up. I will skip it to Atom, then down here. Sorry. Atom USDT. Yes, I'll put Atom here, and this side I'll put USDT. Then you see, I'll see how many USDT I need to get the position quantity. You understand? Then I'll do that. Have you understood?
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hello. I've got
Hello?
you very well. Hello.
You have understood? Have you understood?
Exactly. Thank you so much.
All right. And you can return at your own time.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, now Ellie, no one is allowed to share a link on my groups. I'll just push you out of that group. Just make sure you're not doing that on my groups, please. Ellie, can you just go and delete? Just go and delete. I'm one of the people who don't, when I add any lead on my groups, I don't share. By the way, I don't share links on people's groups that I join. Please, Ellie, just go and delete. You don't need to, I'm the one who talked about you. Please go and delete. And never do it again, please. I'm very humble, but I'm very aggressive. So don't share your links on my groups that I add you to. No one is, by the way, accepted to do that. Okay. No matter how, which strategy someone is using to do their business. Okay. So no matter which strategy anyone is using to do their business, please never do that. So let me first chat him. Okay. Okay, let me go to the next question. Okay. All right, let me go to the next question. Yes, James?
Thank you, leader. Julia, I'm just a new person in the system, and I want to see where I can get my signals. And in fact, actually, I just want to get your contact so that maybe you can put me through in some of those things. I'm just a new person. I just do my API binding, and I'm ready for trading. That is just what I want to get from you. Thank you so much, leader.
So you have already activated, because I don't deal with people who have not activated. You have already activated your account, right?
Yes, I have already activated my account. I'm ready for trading.
Now, who gave you this link to join here? I think it's your upline, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your upline will let you the upline will let you into the groups. You'll ask your upline. All right.
Okay, it's okay.
You'll ask your upline to. You'll ask your upline to let you through the. You ask your upline to let you into the group. Huh?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I will keep it to that, because really I can just get overwhelmed. Yeah? But I'll just request your upline to take you through to add you to the group where you can get the signals. All right.
Yeah, but can't I have your contact, please?
I'll just push you into this Telegram group. There you can chat me straight away. All right.
Okay.
The reason why I don't share my contact on Zoom is simple. So join Team Equals International here. Okay.
Okay.
Here, every signal I get from every lead I post.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't share my number here simply because people have invited their prospects on this group, and prospects think that I'm the most legit person. Yes, yet I'm not. Okay, so people need to retain with their people. So I don't need to be the overall and taking their people, and maybe people thinking they need to join me and such things happen. All right.
No.
Not that. Share my number. So just keep it to that. I beg.
All right. Thank you. No problem.
So join that group. You'll be able to get me there as long as you have activated. You chat me, you have activated. I only deal with people that have activated. I'll help you on a personal level, but I don't want to read my number on this WhatsApp.
Yeah, I've actually activated my robot. I've put in my trading capital. I'm ready to go.
Beautiful. Just get into the group, sir. That's the best strategy.
All right.
This is a live recording. Someone can find it, find my number. I just want to keep people staying with their people and helping them win money. So I don't want the business to be on me and me alone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you too. Okay. Yes, MD. Yes, MD.
Good morning, Leader Julius.
Morning, sir.
Can you hear me, please? Okay.
Loud and clear.
You have just addressed the question I wanted to ask with Mr. James. Joining you lately, joining the meeting lately, I want to know if there is any way we can have access to recorded video of this meeting and possibly channels to follow you. That's just my question.
This is being streamed live to this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is used by two different teams, right? They share information on how you can trade. It's just a joint channel. And this joint channel is called Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International, right? And this is the one we have done right now. And we run this with the leadership of team of Leader Mosh, who also share their trading strategies on this Zoom. So it's here, brother.
All right. Thank you.
And so our goal is, our mission is to provide cryptocurrency knowledge that can enable people earn regular, repeated, and recurring income. So you can be able to find the group, and you can like, share, and also be able to learn this information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let me go to John K. Then I want to do the last aspect of finding prospects, all right, for your business. Yes, John K. Okay, John K. I don't know. Let's go to Leader Mabel. Leader Mabel.
Good morning, my leader.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Please, I borrowed some coins and I've returned 2, but I'm finding it difficult to return hot. Each time I want to return it, you say minimum 3,000.
Now, the challenge with borrowing is this. By the way, I did talk about it, but let me talk about it. Okay. Sometimes when you will not return the same amount that you borrowed, okay?
Yeah.
And that is very, very important to understand, especially if you have bad manners like Julius. Okay. What bad manners do I talk of? I wait for this coin to make me good profit. You see this? It means by the time you borrowed, this coin was cheap. Now this coin is expensive. You understand?
Yes.
Now, if I want to return this money, you don't focus on the money you invested. You focus on the position quantity, this one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you'll find that it is true, I had put in 575, but if I want to return this position quantity, this one here, I'll pay like maybe $650 now. You understand?
Yeah.
So I can't return this. I return around 650. Let me just show you how much I can return. Let me just show you so that you understand well clearly. Okay. For example, right?
Yeah.
If right now I want to return cost, right?
Yeah.
Up here on convert. One can tell me that I can stop trading. How much cost do I want to return? 3,000. 390, 300, 3,590 to 3,590 to 3,592.8. You see? Now pre-convert. You see? Just wait. I just need to repeat the process. From Atom USDT. Now the reason why they're not giving me this, not Atom, from course to USDT. Now see, I don't know why this is not changing. Let me just repeat. Okay, now 3,592.8. I hope you see this.
Yes.
Now look, I need now to return 605. All right, you see this?
Yeah. I'm
okay.
seeing.
So I will send like $606. All right. And then when I pay $606, immediately after putting it there into my Royal Cube, all right, I'll come here in my Binance, I'll come here and I tap start, and I'll take off $31 in profit. Then I'm done. You understand? My robot will sell and I'll take my $31 in profit. Have you been able to understand that?
Yes, so but my own is that it's showing me a minimum of 3,000. Where will I bring that 3,000?
Do you have capital? You need now, if you need $3,000, right?
Where will I bring it? I don't, my
Can you share
trading
your
capital
screen?
is
Let me look at that.
Okay.
Then be patient. You share your screen. Then be patient. You know. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how business is all about. Like for example, now I don't have a capital of 610, right? Now I don't have it. Okay. So it is true this coin is giving $31 in profit, but if I don't have, I keep quiet because business is all about money, and I wait until I have. That's all. Okay. Even me, I need the $31, but I don't have the $600 to trade and get the $31. I don't know if someone understands what I'm talking about. So I see it there, but I have nothing I can do because I don't have the money. Do you understand me? Okay. I don't know whether what I'm saying makes sense to you.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Yes.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying?
I understand though.
Hey. Okay, what you can do, let me make it easy for you like this. For example, okay. Now this is thinking out of the box. Let me see if this coin has sold. Okay, let me think. Let me see if this has sold. Okay. Let me misbehave. All right. Let me misbehave to show you something. All right.
You see what is showing me. Minimum amount 3,000.
Look at this. Let me teach you something. This is thinking out. What I'm doing is thinking out of the box. Okay. Let us get part of this course out of the market. All right. Okay. Let us get this course out of the business. Is it okay?
Okay.
All right. Now let us do this. Okay. Let me share. You see my course?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have 439, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let me go into my Binance. Okay, this is thinking out of the box.
Yeah.
Okay. From USDT to POS. This I've never done, but I've just thought about it here.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Now, I want to buy POS, all right? Max.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to get 2,000. Are you seeing what I'm doing? I've
I'm
just thought
seeing.
about it.
Yeah.
I've lost my trade because I want to teach you something. But just wait a minute.
Mm. Okay.
You see, it is 2,000, all right?
Yes.
24,299.48 something. Okay,
24,000.
let me refresh. Okay, let me convert. I hope you have seen that.
I'm seeing it.
Okay, now back. Now let me go to my royal. Where's this coin called? Because I've just thought about it. Let me see if it works out. Now, I'll increase this take profit. I don't want it to sell. Let me raise it about around 50%. Okay, I'm just raising before I start open this trade. Now let me open this trade, okay?
Okay.
Now this trade is open, all right?
Mm.
It's back, it's here. It has $31 in profit. Now I'm going to sell, all right?
Mm.
Market price. Now I'll not sell the whole. When I sell off 25%, I'll make $8. When I sell
Okay.
50%, are you seeing that?
Okay. So
When I
you
sell off
must sell.
25%, I will
You must sell 100%.
25% gives me 2,594. I don't have all that, so I'll sell off 50%. You see that?
Okay.
I'll confirm.
Mm.
And you know how
Okay.
much I've made? I've made a profit of $15.
Oh, wow.
Take. So I have a total of $25 in profit. You understand?
Mm.
Now, I return this back to POS.
Mm-hmm.
This is just thinking out of the box. Let us go
Wow.
back to my royalty. You get what I'm talking about now?
Mm.
Let's get back to
Yes.
my Binance. You see, I now have $441. You get what I'm talking about now? So
Yeah.
I've been able to increase. Now let us look at this. Let us go back to this course. Okay, now course. See this. Now I need 16,796.4. Let me go back to my Binance. Okay. Home. Are you seeing that you can make some money from that coin?
Yeah.
Now let us do this. When I max this, it's the best opportunity. Okay. Now, of course, I can even take off not everything. Max. Reconvert. I get 16,749.98. All right. Okay. Now let me refresh. Let me convert. Okay. All right. Back home. Now look at this. Let me get back here. I now have 24,254. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now let me go to my royal queue. I have more than what I need. Okay. Now I tap start. Okay. Now my trade is open. I seeing that?
Yeah.
Now let me take off also this balance. Okay. But this coin can still increase and give me more than $15. All right.
Okay.
Okay, now let me sell off my course using the same money. So I tap on sell. Now I'm selling off everything, all right? Market price. Confirm.
100%.
I'm finally out of this trade. And I've used the same money, but I sold different, and I have a total of $40 in profit.
Oh,
Now let us go back to my Binance account. It's going to reflect. There is a little delay. Now you see, this is what has happened. Not everything has sold. Get this clearly. Not everything has sold because the quantity that was there was less than what was here, okay? So now I come to this, tap on this USDT, tap on sell, market price, 100%. I get this balance also back because it was lesser than the balance that was the other side. Do I now make sense to you?
Yes. Yes, thank you.
So you can get out of that trade. You don't need to be a trader to do that. You just need to look some little gimmicks and make money. And so I've made $40 from a coin that was in floating loss. And I've been able to get out of it with selling half, make profit $15, add up the missing and selling the balance.
All right, thank you.
So go and sell off some and make some money, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, yes, John K.
Thank you, Leader Julius, for the presentation. My question was on the same issue you've been addressing. I have not understood very well how you entered again the trade and you picked the profit immediately. I have not got that sense. Well,
I sold. I manually sold in my royal queue. I didn't wait for the robot to sell.
Okay.
You see, my brother.
Yes.
This is just learning to use the app. Okay, let me pick a trade here. Let me just look at this coin trade. Let me pick a trade and I show you. Okay, this is Zenk. I usually love professional coins. I don't love so much this because these ones are more volatile. Now you see, I need to pick a trade. And when I pick a trade, now this one is going down. This one is not going up. It's a little bit. But this needs me to take off some time, which I may not have so much. But to be able to do that, like leaders say, you look at me. I usually come here. Okay, maybe I want to trade Mati. I usually look at the lower coin here, Mati. Then I come on the 24-hour volume, and I see whether Mati has some good volume to be traded today. Okay. If it doesn't have, I need to be conscious about joining that particular coin. All right. So I go back and I look at Doge. I see if Doge is here. If it's not here, I need to be conscious about picking that particular coin. All right. Then I come here and look at Solana. Okay. And Solana is the last one here. Then I come here. Solana has 2 points traded today. Then I look for Solana. It is high already, 7.4. When a coin is too high, more than 3% is risky, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But I can risk some $10 and see how it is performing. Let me give it a preset price. Okay, but it's rising. So now I will not wait. Okay.
Yes.
Price. Because I had set it, I'll just put in maybe let it peak at 60. Because there it can go back a little bit. Okay, now you see, now it will start. Okay, now I've picked this trade, for example, right? Now, when I pick this trade, look at this, my brother.
Yes.
This is sell.
Yes.
That's a selling pattern. So I can come here, tap on sell. I tap on market price. I tap on 100%. And when I sell this coin, I'll make 0 point. I'll lose negative 0.01. And I can sell this coin anytime I want. That's what I did. I came and manually sold my coin without waiting for anyone.
But you sold when it is in negative.
No, my coin was positive. Did you see that it had profit on it? It had profit. That's where the $40 came from in profit. That profit, it was not free. I sold off the first time. I made $15, all right?
Okay, I can
added
see.
15 on my current capital that I had, okay?
Okay.
So that I could go and buy more course to sell the remaining balance of course that was seated in my coin. That's where the $40 came.
Okay.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, can make sense. Thank you very much, Coach.
Money is free here. Just go and invite your friends and develop.
The Masaka people are very proud to have you. They would have used you every day. They have been on your door at every time. I'm wondering if I was in that side.
No, these guys are independent. By the way, you may not know. Let me just show you. Let me see if my camera. These guys are independent. Let me show you what this guy is doing. Look. This guy is independent. He's building his own business. They're not on my neck. They are building their own. Look, they're all independent guys. They're all wearing white.
Okay, I can see
Nobody
this.
depends on me.
Okay.
Yeah,
They've learned
they
everything.
know how they can deal with their business.
All right. Thank you,
So
brother.
You can also become independent. You don't need me to make money. You just need your app. My duty is just to teach you what to do.
All right.
All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to come to the end of the call. It is past the stopping time. Just this would be the last question. Yes, this one starts with Leader M. Mopiwa. I think I'm right. If not, I'm sorry.
Yes, you are right, Leader Julius. Thank you so much for the presentation. And thank you so much for the opportunity to ask my question. My question is based on the borrowing of the money from a coin that is in a floating loss. I'm not sure if some of the leaders here or some of the members are experiencing what I'm about to ask. From the coin that I borrowed from, then I returned it before it was sold. Then after the coin was sold, the money that I invested in that coin, it seems that I lost it, but the profit came. It showed on the record, but it could not add up to my USDT in balance. So I wanted to ask that what could be the problem, if there are people that are experiencing it, or it's only me who is experiencing that problem. I bought BTC sometime. I did return, yes, I did return the money before it was sold. But after it was sold, then the money that was in the coin, I did not get it, I lost it.
What do you mean?
For example,
this is I've got what you mean.
Yeah.
No, you didn't lose the money. Now, if maybe I had the $500 in my Binance account, and I go and I buy $500 now, I don't get 1,000. I don't know. I don't know if I understand. I don't get 1,000. I get 500 because it's what I've returned. What I want to ask is this.
What I'm trying to say is, I invested $40 in BTC. Then I borrowed the money, the $40 in BTC. Then before it was sold, I returned that $40 that I invested in BTC. So when BTC was being sold, that $40, I did not get it back. That's what I'm trying to say.
Check. Your money, you can never lose your money. Just go and check your Binance account and look at the balance you had. It's like me saying that the money I've just borrowed and put in course, it's not there in my Binance account. Never. Just go back and read through your account well and see, because your money returns back to USDT.
Yes, it
never and never.
Yes, it returns back to USDT. It returns back to USDT. That's why I'm saying it did not return, because I did mark the balance.
It's hard. Maybe you switched on, maybe there's something you did in your account. That's never. Because royalty doesn't deal with your account at all. Okay, so you need to take off some time, which I may not have right now to go through your account. Maybe tomorrow. Come on the question and answer day, look through your account. But you just need to go and personally look through your account. Your money is there.
Okay, no, but I did double check it. I'm using Hobby. I did double check it. The money was not there till now. I still don't have it. That's why I decided to pose this question on the Zoom.
Double check your account. I may not have the time to go into right now, because now I'm very late for another session. I'm going in for another Zoom. But basically, you go and double check your account. Your money is there. Maybe you press somewhere and your money is into another coin. You just need to double check. But royalty has nothing to do with your money.
Okay, Leader Julius.
If you come back tomorrow, let's look through your account. But today, I may not be in position right now, because I'm late, 20 minutes late in another Zoom that I'm supposed to do.
Okay, all right, my leader.
Let's look through your account.
Okay, thank you so much.
Shall be able to reflect. Your money is there. Royalty does nothing with your money.
All right.
All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for